Hello, I am Becky DeWitt, and I want to welcome you to something new that I am doing. It is called the Pen Talks. That's right, the Pen Talks. The Pen Talks is for those people who are writing and want to be an author. So I'm going to share tidbits of information, revelation, and definitely inspiration. So the first point that I want to make to inspire you is that you're writing. You have so many words that you want to put on a piece of paper, or better yet, you want to type them into the computer. So it's most important that the first thing you do is pick up the pen. Yes, you have to pick up the pen. And once you pick up the pen, you may get into a flow. What happens in a flow? The first thing is you write a sentence. After the sentence, you look and you've written a paragraph. You continue on, and the next thing you know, you have a whole chapter. Let's pick up the pen. I just want to inspire you. After 25 years of writing, I have a lot of people that ask me, how do you do it? Why did you do it? What can I do? So the first thing you can do is, even though you have the words and you want to put them in some form of writing, you want to become a published author, pick up the pen. Most important point for today. One of the most important points for today. Pick up the pen. The next point of inspiration is believe that you can do it and you can. You've got to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, who else will? So you have to believe that you can do it. You have to believe that it's in you to write a book or to write a blog. Just to write, you have to believe. And let me share something with you that I always tell first-time authors. Someone is waiting to read what you write. Someone. So get in your mind to write for that someone, that one particular person. And guess what? When you write for the one, that one person reads it, you never know. Next thing you know, you got 50 people reading what you write. Next thing you know, you got 100. Next thing you know, you got 1,000 or thousands, and it can become millions. So just know that somebody is waiting to read what you write. You are the inspiration for them, for whatever story you have to tell. Somebody is waiting to read what you write. Believe that you can do it, and you can. Time is an important element in writing. If you've made a decision to write a book, you have got to dedicate time. You may have the gift of writing. You may have the gift for the words to just flow onto the page or into the computer, but you've got to dedicate time. You've got to set a time. My time may be different from your time. Some people like to write in the morning, midday, or afternoon, but you have to set a time. Once you set a time, the next thing is to set a goal. Goal setting is very important in writing a book if you want to become a published author. You cannot allow doubt to creep in, procrastination to creep in, because if you procrastinate, you will not get a finished product because you have not been dedicated to that which is your passion. So, you're going to set a time and you're going to set a goal. One thing about goal setting, I'm in the process of doing a new project. And so I've got a goal. I've got 31 days to do it. Okay. And so I set the goal to write a chapter every day. Do I write a chapter every day? No, I don't write a chapter every day, but I set the goal. And because I set the goal, my mind is set. Some days I write a chapter. Some days I write a half a chapter, but I have set the goal and I am determined. I am not procrastinating. So, two important points in this part is to what? Set a time and set a goal. You've got to pick up the pen. Another thing I want to tell you is that don't get bogged down with corrections, okay? We all make mistakes. That's why they have all of these apps to Grammarly and proofreading apps to help us. You have got to stay in the flow. Once you start writing, there is a flow. Stay in the flow. If you go back to proofreading while you're writing, you get looped in and you interrupt the flow. So you keep going back to make corrections, and you keep going back to make corrections. And next thing you know, you have made so many corrections that you have not proceeded in the flow to release the next set of words that are waiting to come out of you. So don't get caught up and bogged down in corrections, because corrections will keep you in a loop. Okay? So now that we've gotten to this point, you're inspired, right? Pen, you've picked it up. You are putting words on a page or in a computer. This is your step towards becoming a published author. Isn't it excellent? Isn't it exciting to know that you've picked up the pen and you're moving? So, key points I want you to remember is pick up the pen. Okay, that's number one, pick up the pen, because we're going to do it, right? Yes, we are. Next thing I want you to remember, a key point is to set the time. Set the time, set the goal, okay? Next thing I want you to remember, don't procrastinate. Don't procrastinate, because if you procrastinate, doubt will set in and you will be hindered. And another point I want to make is don't get caught in the loop of corrections. Don't get bogged down. So this is Becky DeWitt, and welcome to the Pen Talks, and I hope that you've been inspired. We will continue these talks because there is more that I want to share with you. More revelation, more inspiration, and more information. I look forward to seeing your book in print, don't you? Have a great day.